Here we go.
Keep it under 7 seconds.
That's all I got to say. Welcome.
All right,
welcome,
cut the music. Cut the music.
welcome,
Cut the music.
Welcome. Cut the show. Cut the music. Look, Frank is telling me.
I don't want them to shut the show down again.
Wait, Frank is telling me. We just had an argument. Frank is telling me they shut the show down because we played music last week. He doesn't believe that the show sucked so bad that they shut it down.
That might be
copyright,
true, but that's what I was told.
All right, so listen. Monday night, what do we do Monday night at 8 p.m.? We log on to Detector America.
I'm not allowed to talk about that anymore. I got to restrain order.
My man, Ron DeGhetto, right there. My other man.
Other way.
Other way.
Dr. Dementia Lopergola.
Other way.
What's the other corner?
No, I'm pointing at the right one. Look, that's the right corner on my screen.
Yeah, but it's backwards though. It's reverse.
That's that Fisher Price computer again.
You're telling me you're over here?
That's where I am.
Frank, you're right here. No. There's Frank Lopergola right there. And tonight's guest joining us for the first time, Mr. Big Lee Tibbs. Good evening,
What's
Mr.
up?
Tibbs. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you guys?
It's great to have you on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We met last year in Florida.
2 years ago, FH7.
FH7.
Yep.
Yeah. And FH8 you were at, right?
Yep.
Had a great time. And you live in Florida, right?
Yes.
Where in Florida?
Dunedin, Florida.
Oh, Dunedin. Nice.
Yep.
So.
That near Destin?
No.
Just saying.
So, beach or dirt? What do you hunt?
Both.
Okay. So,
Both.
aren't you on the beach right? You should be on the beach right about now. I mean, aren't the Florida beaches just pumping right now?
Oh yeah, it's very busy, but it's very hot too. It's it was in the 90s today. A little hot for me.
Don't you like go in the water?
Yeah, go in the water. I found some crazy stuff.
So
I found this in the water.
What the hell is that? And how the hell did it get there?
Don't know.
Didn't I look that up online for you?
Yeah, yes, you did.
What is it?
It's an old letter opener from
letter opener.
Yeah, back in the day.
It was like late 1800s or something.
Yep.
And was it in the water or on the beach?
It was in the water, Clearwater Beach. I was about chest deep, and it was about, I don't know, maybe 6 inches down.
That's a murder weapon.
It's not sharp enough.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It don't have to be sharp. Really, that's it. I mean, just goes to show you how some of this shit shows up wherever the hell we're at.
Yep.
Now, when you hunt dirt,
well, wherever the hell we are, because I ain't seen you pull anything like that in a while.
When we're off the air, I'll show you the pictures.
No.
Oh, I won't see those pictures.
I don't want you to send me those pictures anymore.
Okay.
No.
You were there. You were there last time. You were there last time. All right, smarty pants. So when you hunt dirt, where do you hunt?
I usually hit the parks, a lot of curb strips.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's there's a lot of curb strips, a lot of parks here, just in the area, Clearwater, St. Pete.
What is your detector of choice?
Ooh, so I was using the Mind Lab Equinox 800. That's my favorite detector. What's that?
Is that your go-to machine?
That's my go-to machine. But now that I have the Legend, it's been a little tough. Legend's been a good machine so far.
That Legend is surprising a lot of people.
Yeah, I haven't taken it in the water yet, but I've taken it on the beach.
Yeah, no, I had it submerged for like a couple seconds.
Yeah,
but it was a little too cold for me to really get in there and submerge it.
Yeah, I put the coil in the water, but I haven't submerged the whole machine. I was scared for the longest time to put my Nox in the water, but it actually turned out real well. So I was.
Dude, I've been taking my CTX underwater for 10 years, and every summer is the same thing. I spend about 3 hours debating whether I'm going to try it, I'm going to risk it.
Right.
I just dunk mine. I don't even care.
Yeah, at this point, Hey, Shelly.
Going to ask you another question.
Shelly, are you home or are you still away on vacation?
I think they're still out there.
They did. They went up to Vermont.
Vermont
They were
is
Dan-
Daniel Nelson's birthday with him.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a beautiful area.
That's awesome that they
It's
did
cold
that.
up there.
It looks.
Oh, I know. I'm from northern Maine. I know.
Oh boy.
I dug in Vermont a few times. In a past life, I had relatives in New England.
Yeah, she's saying they just got home from Vermont. It looks like they had a great time.
That's a whole nother story. But I love it. You ask anybody in Vermont, and the saying in Vermont is, "You can't get there from here." Vermont literally has one road that goes east and west, and if your town isn't on it, good luck.
Yep.
I liked it in Vermont. I think the
Oh,
people
it's beautiful,
nice.
dude.
It
It's
is beautiful.
Yeah, it's just not. You can't just stay there. I mean, you not live there now. Visit, yeah. We used
That's
to
the
go.
same thing. I don't think I could ever go back up north.
Ben Foreman's on the chat.
We used to go skiing there,
Yeah.
and yeah, I was the abominable snowman. Definitely.
Start that avalanche.
I had to give that up when I got fat again. I wasn't always fat, so when I started to get heavy again.
Avalanches, but Steve still made his way out.
So I'll tell you what, I got to say thank you to Ron. We had a great time Saturday night. We got together, we sat, we broke a little bread. The wives and I and Ronnie had a good time. So that was a nice time, you know. And thinking about that, I mean, who do you hunt with? Anyone, Lee?
Sometimes I hunt with Brandon Carmichael. I don't know if you guys know Brandon.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I hunt with him. But other than that, I'm a lone hunter. I don't really hunt with many people. I don't like people to know where I hunt.
Really? Yes.
Yeah.
I like the camaraderie. I like to have people I'm hunting with.
Yeah.
And like, you know, me, Frank, and Ronnie, we don't just do the show. I mean, we hang out together. We detect together. We do a bunch of different things. We're going to talk about another venture we're getting into later on tonight. But we do things outside the detecting world. And I kind of hope that there's a lot of people out in DA that do the same thing. You know.
Yeah.
Now, you have
we have fun.
You have a knife business. This is what interests me about Big League Tibbs, because 2 years ago,
Big League Tibbs sells the nicest freaking knife.
2 years ago, we're at FH7 and Frank wins not one but two.
Two of these.
Let's say here was the thing. I won one knife. I won one, and then I was told Big League threw another one in this package. Like, awesome.
Yep.
So what does the guy do? Drives all the way home and goes, "I ain't giving you one."
I showed it to you a couple times. Like,
I ain't sharing these things. He goes, "I ain't sharing these things. This is what I got."
I love it. I got one in the shop, and I carry one in my truck.
There you go.
What I got. So again, Steve gets nothing. All right. So tell us a little bit about that business, what it's called, and how. And you make these by hand, right?
No. We don't make no.
Okay, like the Ugly Box. He has elves.
Right.
Listen, I thought he forged them. There's a lot of people that make their own knives.
No, I'm not. I don't have that much talent or patience. It takes a lot of patience.
Okay, so explain your company.
It's called Extreme Protection. It started out for just kind of doing it for friends, and got into wholesale. I started out with cold steel and kind of branched off. I was selling a lot of cold steel knives, and then I had guys wanting to special order Spyderco and CRKT and a lot of different knife brands. So I started supplying a lot more, and it's been.
What is a cold steel knife?
A cold steel knife?
Yes.
It's this is a cold steel knife. It's not only they have folding knives.
Brand. Okay, it's a brand. I thought maybe there was.
Yeah.
Sorry,
cold steel's a brand. Yes.
I thought maybe there was a
Lynn Thompson, the guy that created Cold Steel. He's out of California. He's a crazy. If you ever get a chance to look him up on YouTube, but yeah, he's one heck of a knife maker, and he's got a ton of great guys that work for him that make knives. So,
somebody wants to get a hold of one of these things. First, don't ask.
You can just reach out to me. We're still in the process of making the website. It's a slow process. I'm a busy guy, so
and don't ask Frank for one because he won't give it to you.
Come on. The people that won them are lucky I'm shipping them out to them. I was going to keep the cold steel knives and ship them out like butter knives from my drawer.
That's why I sent him 4. I figured he might keep 1 or 2.
And
I'll give him away. Give him away.
We do want to thank you for the donation. That
Absolutely
much greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
And somebody just asked what type of steel for the knives. I mean, is there any?
There's different types depending on the model. Like your straight edge knives here are mainly the SK5 steel, which is a very hardened steel. You have a lot that are AUS 8, and you have some that are like this one right here. This one is CN30, which is a very popular. This is a spider coat, but Cold Steel makes them in the same steel. As you can see, the blade grind on it. It's a very popular.
See, I was never at a shortage for knives.
Yeah,
because we should
take them off people.
Yeah, we take them off people.
I had a nice collection of pocket knives going myself.
Yeah, like, buddy, this is a weapon. I can either charge you with it or get rid of it for you.
The bad thing is if when you're taking a knife off someone, if you shouldn't go, whoa, that's really nice. Yeah, I got to confiscate that.
I've confiscated a few in my days.
Yeah, in the back of your mind, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then the thing was, when you confiscate them off people, what happened was you brought them back to the police station, and you didn't want to throw them in the trash there. You didn't want to leave. You don't want to leave them on a counter. You can't leave them on a counter.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Because you can't leave them in the processing room. So you're like, well, I'm going to take it home and get rid of it. Because you can't leave weapons back.
Well, it's crazy. When I was on the force, we had tons of people that you'd be surprised that turn in firearms, turn in ammo, turn in knives that from dead relatives or people that passed away, or they take over something, and they don't want it in their home. And we used to get that stuff turned in all the time.
Oh yeah.
And
you got dibs on it.
Yeah, you could dib it out, or you could, they would donate it or whatever but honestly, unless it was, a firearm that was old and, not very functionable, and they'd send it out to get melted down. But if it was something decent,
most of them are junk. You rarely got,
Oh, we got some good stuff.
Yeah.
If they're turning it in voluntarily, it's probably pretty good. When you do the $50 buyback, that's when they go and they find all the broken crap in their basement.
That's when you get the junk.
Yeah, everything that's ever come to me was junk.
Yeah, well,
guns are dangerous. Here at Detector America, we don't promote the use of guns. You can shoot your eyeball out. I don't believe in guns, and I all mine fell off a boat. I was out on a boat, and they all fell the hell off.
There you go.
Guns. What's a gun?
Guns are dangerous.
Pew pew.
Yeah, no guns. No gun. You don't need guns. How's that go? Whatever opinions expressed here are not the exact opinions of Detect America.
Opinions of Steve are not necessarily the opinions of the Detect America network.
Probably just offended a few people.
Guys, if you're interested in any of the knives that Bigley, and he puts out some pictures out there, go ahead and throw some pictures up on the page after the show. You guys want to reach out to him.
Yeah. Your website will be done soon.
Yes.
And listen, Florida Hunt 9, which one's next? 9?
9 is next. We're just kind of waiting to hear where it's going to be.
And now, you'll be at that, right?
Oh, yeah. Are they still talking about South Carolina Hunt?
That the last I heard was that they're possibly going to be in South Carolina, possibly going to be 2 hunts, one in the Carolinas, one in Florida. I guess it all depends on how far along they get with that.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So I got to tell you, Frank is saying next week we are having gentlemen on from the East Coast Research and Discovery.
Yeah, I called him. I'm waiting for him to respond back. We're going to try to get him.
So next week, we're going to have those guys on and talk about their hunt in Ocean City, New Jersey. But we got to talk about Chuck Smalley's hunt out in Illinois.
Yeah.
Where's it called?
It's I&I.
It's I&I.
But where's it?
Swinging into summer?
Yeah, but where's that? Somewhere out there. Not Galesburg.
Yeah,
Galesburg.
This is all coming off the top of my head. Mr. Dementia don't remember what day it is, but I got a pretty damn good memory.
Yes.
So
Man,
June 13th.
I'm honestly, I'm going to put this out there. I am on such a fence. Depending on what time it is, I'm
Yeah.
going. Then I'm not going. I'm
Yeah.
going. Then I'm not going. Frank drives slow. I'm not going. Frank drives really slow. I'm not going.
Frank drives slow all the freaking time.
Frank's not going to get me home in time. I'm really slow.
Frank is cautious.
So you might find me going to that. I'm really, really, really trying to go.
It's a good hunt. I've been to it.
I don't care about the hunt. Chuck Smalley's going to be there, man. You guys are going to be there. All my buds are going to be there.
Care about the hunt. It's the pizza that's important.
It's the people.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah. There's people going to be there too. Yeah, I'm sure. But
It's all the people, and that's the fun part.
It's the ride there that's holding me back.
You
And
can
the
always
ride
take an Uber.
back. Actually, it ain't the ride there; it's the ride back. It's a
Okay.
long ride.
Rico's getting
Yeah,
upset with
it's
you.
a ride.
I looked it up. It's exactly. You know what? It's exactly the same mileage from my house to Florida Hunt 8.
Oh wow,
It's off by like 4 miles. I
Wow.
like
Yeah.
4 mile difference.
Yeah,
that's a long drive.
4 miles different. That's it.
But the time is different. It said it's 14 hours to get there as compared to 17. Now that's for a normal human being in this world. It's 17 hours to Florida, but when you drive with Frank, it's 23 and a half.
Wow,
So 14
that's like driving to Maine from
People
here.
that would love to be in that truck with me. I mean,
I'm telling you, man, my man, he's like in a daze. I'm like, Frank, you're doing 45. No, I'm not. And he'll press the pedal and he'll bring it up to like 65. And I'll go, look, I'm doing 65. Okay, Frank, good. And then I swear to God, it takes him literally 2 minutes to be back. Frank, you're doing 45. No, I'm not.
Don't you have cruise control in that truck? Can you lock it in?
yeah, it works perfectly. When I set it at 45, that's where it stays.
You don't even set it. You're in some kind of twilight zone.
Well, at least he's not riding the left lane at 45.
Um,
Oh, yeah.
No, I like the center lane.
There you go. That's the safe lane, actually.
you know what half of it is? He gets up in the right hand lane. He gets in the right. You know how you get in the right hand lane and you drive, and you'll come up on a car that's going slower.
Yep.
Well, usually you pass that car. Now, Frank slows down and starts pacing them.
I'm pacing myself. I'm saving gas is $4.19 a gallon here. I'm pacing.
God, I paid $4.21 on Saturday for gas.
Yeah, I just paid $4.19.
It's just way out off the hook.
I don't see it coming below 4 anytime soon.
It's just getting worse. But I'd like to see Illinois. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my damn best.
I like to see it again too.
And that's coming up June 12th. So guess what? It's coming up fast. Coming up real fast, June 12th. So I'd like to get Chuck on to promote that. Tell us all who's gonna. So let's try and get him on for 2 shows from now.
I'll call him tomorrow. He'll come on.
Yeah, but I want to, we want to let everybody know about this hunt, and now, Lee, you good?
Robert Connell, you never drove behind me at 45 miles an hour, so stop.
Who?
Bar.
Lee, have you been to any other digs besides Florida Hunt 8?
No, I have not.
Well, Florida Hunt 8's like one of the best. I mean, it really is. The camaraderie is just there. I didn't know if you went out to the East Coast and did the one that they just had that big lunch or something out at.
Oh yeah, the
Treasure
Hunters Rendezvous or
where was Sebastian, Florida? I would have liked to have gone to that, but
Oh yeah, that would have been nice.
air flight's expensive too.
It's finding the time.
You notice Ron won't get in the car with me and Frank.
I fly. I don't
know why? I
don't blame him. I'd fly too.
Because he's smart.
Well, the next Florida hunt, I think Ron's going to rent a cargo plane so we can take everything down.
There you go, cargo plane.
What's it take to get me there? You need to what's it, the C-37 or C?
Yeah, those big suckers that they fly into tanks and stuff.
You need that to get me in there. Kidding me?
Wow.
what else do we got going on? And then we're going to be talking about the hunt in Ocean City, New Jersey. When is that coming on?
21st of May.
So that's coming up. So, and who are we going to have on there, Joe? Joe Jorgensen?
Yeah, well, I reached out to Joe Jorgensen. I got a busy son. He'll probably call me tomorrow. I'll text him or something.
Yeah, we've
But
had
Joe
him on
Jorgensen's
talking
the president of the club. So
yeah, we've had him on talking about that before, and they do a pretty good gig out there. So
yeah, they do a nice job over there.
It's in Ocean City. How could it be bad?
There you go.
Yeah,
I bet that's a nice hunt.
Yeah.
That's my, and it's not just Ocean City. It's my beach. They have to get special dispensation from me to detect on that beach because that's my personal beach.
It's the Frank Lopergola public bathroom. It's named after him.
Right next to the bench. That says
I have a special key to that men's room. That's all I'm saying.
The back door.
That's all I'm going to say about that. I could go far left with that, and it could turn into one of them shows.
I don't know if you know, but Nokta on the 28th of May is having their U.S. Dealers Conference in Texas.
Oh, wow.
So,
in Texas?
Yes,
in Texas?
Yeah, American Distributors is running the event for Nokta.
And it's in May, you said?
It'll be seminar. It's not open to the public.
I would go, but why not have it in Vegas?
I'm surprised they didn't ask you to be a guest speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was supposed to go, but I still can't fly yet because of the blood clots. So.
Carolyn Cowling, send me a message after the show. We'll talk about that hunt. Did you get to the doctor? When were you supposed to go?
I'm scheduled for May sometime. I gotta check my records. It's gonna be soon though, next couple of days, next week or so.
Better hope they tell you can fly.
Did they give you a time frame, Ronnie?
No, they gotta. Every time they put me in for a CAT scan on my lungs to see how the blood clots.
Right, it's going too.
You know, yeah, that's what's happening with my dad. Same thing.
Yeah, another thing too is up here in Central Jersey, we're having that fossil show. It's a real big event at the New Jersey. Can't think of the name.
Aren't you one of the exhibits?
Oh, yeah. Maybe I'm as old as a fossil, but there's just some really cool stuff.
Frank's too busy over there hunting and pecking.
I'm responding to Shelley.
Where is that at, Ron?
What's that?
Where?
I forget where it's at. It's at the Garden State something.
My wife likes to go. Maybe
Garden State Parkway.
It's off the Parkway.
Garden State Racetrack. Remember the old Garden State?
I'll get that information for you later on. And but it's really nice. They have all kinds of like gems and stuff, but they actually have fossils. They had a cave bear there last year.
Oh wow!
And this thing was like 15 feet tall. It was.
You got a cave bear here every freaking week. What are you talking about? It's one of those rare bald cave bears.
It's got more hair on its back than anywhere.
You think the bald eagle's rare?
All right. So, I really thought about bringing this out to Detect America or not, but I guess I will, and I mean we're going to see where it goes with it. But recently, Ron, Frank, and I kind of are doing a kind of like a new little I guess it's an undertaking we're taking or something we're taking. We've joined we've joined one of the local clubs at the request of Elaine Fonts. So me, Ronnie, and Frank have joined the South Jersey Metal Detecting Club.
Oh, that's cool.
There's actually a Facebook page, and I got to tell you, in all honesty, I know this sounds weird, but Elaine and Rich are great friends of mine. I love doing things with them, and there were times that the club had events, and I was a member before And unfortunately, when you go to join, you have to fill out a form and send in a check. And one time I tried to do it without doing that. I was like, well, here's my money. Go just sign me up. And it wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
You had to fill out the form. So luckily, late this time, we filled out the forms. We joined up. We're getting involved. And I wasn't going to get involved with the club. And we went to a meeting, our first meeting. And I got to tell you something. I was sitting there and I was looking around. Now, this club is, how do you put it, Ron? Been around a while.
Yep.
It's been around. It's like 40 years, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's right. They're making a patch for like the 40-year anniversary or something. Very, very deep rooted. It's, these people really appreciate their club, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm there, right? I'm there, and I'm looking around, and I'm seeing a bunch of, I'm going to say, older people, and I'm seeing people that they want to come out. The meetings are every second Thursday of the month, and they want to come out and kind of escape reality for a little bit and come out to to their hobby and their club. So I guess, and especially Elaine, dude, Elaine calls us up every month. You go to the meeting, and you don't listen. You don't want to cross her. and I could really go into why, but trust me, she's about a 4-foot tall tornado. So she calls everybody and says, "We're at the meeting's Thursday. Let's all go." So we've joined this club and we want to see it really thrive, and we want to.
How often do they have meetings?
Every month.
Once a month.
Yeah. Once a month, yeah. And it's great, So we're hoping to spark a little life back into the people that want to come there and have some fun things to do. They approached Frank and asked him, what did he ask you about he's gonna this is funny. You want to hear something funny? He's gonna do an ugly box demonstration on the next meeting.
That's gonna take up the whole evening.
Oh, easy.
I can't make
it. Evening. You got to be 2 meetings worth.
I know, and I'm there to shut them up, and I won't be able to make the meeting. So those people are in for like snoozeville.
I'm definitely gonna come down. I'm not gonna leave Frank stranded. I will come down.
Well, what about no? It's not about Frank. It's about the people that have to listen to him.
Ronnie's coming down to save the audience.
Save the audience, yeah. So is that all he wanted to ask you about? Was about
that's all. He just wanted to check with me, make sure you weren't volunteering me for something I didn't know about.
Oh yeah, well, because he called me and asked me because he's asking me if I know enough about the ugly box. I'm like, yeah, Frank created it. Frank. I said, Frank's okay on his own.
That's like a guy from another show called me up. He goes, listen, because we want to do a show about the ugly box. Do you know anybody that might know something about it?
Yeah.
Like, let me think on that for a second.
That's kind of like
they must not watch our show.
So, yeah, Mark Hoover's talking about the Central Florida Metal Detecting Club. They're having their 50th anniversary. So
yeah, I was part of that for a while.
They're a big club, but the South Jersey Club really has been around for such a long time, and
it really is the only club down our end of the state.
Right.
And you know what, guys? If you're detecting in South Jersey, I mean, if you're detecting anywhere, you want to be a member of it. But if you're detecting in South Jersey, reach out, because the new president really does kind of want to expand the group a little bit. Group's been around a long time, and I don't want to use the term they're looking for fresh blood, but no, he wants to expand the group. It was always a nice little group, and if we can do our part to make it bigger and better, but that we're gonna.
That's why I was a member.
As Debbie would say, it's for the good of the group.
Yep.
That's why I was always a member, and I just kind of supported them. Here's my dues. I support the club. I don't have to be at your meetings. I don't have to, go to your. I just wanted to support my club because they're local. And now, like I said, I got there and I'm like, you know what? We can spice these people up. We can bring the Detect America style to their place.
And we were
and spruce it up.
We were kind of surprised because when we went, we weren't going there we're not going there to take over the group and do all this stuff.
We never had that intention.
We were very surprised about how many people approached us after the meeting, and like we're really pleased that maybe we were going to come in and bring a little of the Detect America atmosphere to it. And
I was surprised.
That's fantastic. Love it.
I was surprised at how many people knew us. You know, hey, we watched the show, or I know who you are. And, you know, one of the members is James Lista, and he's a member of Detect America, and he's a great guy. And you know, it really made him happy that, you know, we're all hanging out in the same spot, because there are times I would go and hunt with those folks, and we always had a great time. And I guess basically what I'm saying is we how do I put it? We're going to just become a little more involved there and try and help them out. It's not about taking over. It's about bringing some camaraderie.
If it wasn't something that the members were for, yeah, we would sit back and do it. But I was thrilled that they talked to us. I was thrilled that they were you know, a little bit enthusiastic about us coming on board, and you know, whatever we could do for that group, we will.
I just want to spice it up. I want to get, you know, like we came up with some ideas to make Detect America a little better. Maybe we can start doing the same things there. You know what I mean? And all. And they need to refurbish their bank account, we'll say, because COVID hurt them bad. So they weren't able to have any hunts during COVID. They didn't bring any money in during COVID. So we're looking to bring in some money and then eventually start doing some club hunts. You know, being a member of a club is a good thing. Club hunts bring people together, but a lot of these people have a lot of pride in the club, and that's what we want to
grow the hobby too.
It does, yeah. Well, these people, I'm telling you, some of these people have been in the hobby longer than have been invented, I think.
But I mean, you know what? Like I said, it's the only real club down our end of the state. It is a lot of folks out here that detect.
Carolyn Callan came out and joined. John Migdaloff joined.
And that was the thing. There's a lot of folks that are down this way that don't know of the group.
And Wayne Wilson joined.
You get the opportunity to dig with me. How much more exciting could it be?
Listen, that's the reason why people are leaving. So, and who else? Mark Overmeyer, we're getting him back. He was a longtime member. We're bringing him back in. Some people are coming back to the club, and we're just trying to get people back into the club. So,
with you guys joining, it'll bring a lot of people in.
There is a Facebook page, South Jersey Metal Detecting Club, if you want to join up. Oh, yeah, Brian Monroe, he joined too.
Yeah.
And he's psyched about it. He that guy's just a lot.
The only thing I want to warn people of is this: don't piss off Elaine Fonts.
But I just said that.
All I'm saying about it, guys. Don't piss off Elaine.
She's not here tonight because she's at a car club meeting. But
that's right.
She's a 4-foot tornado.
She's a good woman, and she kept telling us.
Tasmanian devil. She's like a Tasmanian devil. She's yelling at me, "You shut up!" And I'm like, and then Rich is there. They're just great. I mean, that's, you know, you don't get any better people than Rich and Elaine. And like I said, it started out, I just wanted to hang out with them more. And then, you know, then I was like, hey, Ron, why don't you and Frank join? Because, you know, we do everything together. I didn't think Ronnie was going to drive down to the meetings. He drives down an hour to sit there and joke, and after work, you know, and Frank's got no life. So
it was very interesting. I mean, I knew a lot of the guys at the meeting. You know, over the years, you meet these people.
Oh yeah,
hunts and stuff. So I mean, I felt right at home. I mean, we had a great time. You know, I hope they were.
Were you a member of the club before?
No. Like I never. Really I never really came down that far south, but you know, I got invited, and I said, hey, why not?
Well, yeah, Ronnie was surprised when he came to South Jersey. Saw
50 years. They're having their 50th anniversry.
The palm trees.
We got palm trees, and
I think Elaine's been in that club all 50 years of it too.
22 years for Elaine.
So we actually, well, you know, the one thing when Ronnie came to Detect America, and I could tell you something, we got to figure out how long it's been, Ron. Has it been 3.5 years? 4? How the hell long? It feels like Like I've forgotten how long it's been,
I
but
think it's close to 3.
we thought that the
Close to 4.
geographical gap was going to be
We're in
hard.
3. We're working on 4. We're in 3.
No, 4. Okay, so 3.5 to 4. Yeah. So they say we thought that geographical gap of you being so far away and us being, we thought that was going to be a distance, but we seem to, first off with the video broadcast.
COVID was a wonderful thing for the show.
What was it? What, Frank?
COVID was great for developing the show.
Well, sure. But what I'm saying is that I'm talking about the distance and
No, not at all.
the video broadcast we're doing where Ronnie can be at home, but Ronnie's got no problem getting in his car and coming down when
well, you got to realize. So Ronnie keeps a second home in Atlantic City, which is only 35 minutes from us, so it's perfect.
And well, yeah, when he's in Atlantic City, we hang out. But even if there's something to do, like, he comes down, and
and we drive.
Here we go.
Hello.
It's Squeak.
I don't know. They hung up on me. I heard the DA in the background, though. I heard it on the phone.
Yeah. Somebody. So so Ronnie does a lot. Ronnie does a lot in Jersey, and like you said, even now in South Jersey. So if you guys are anywhere in Jersey and want to get in with the South Jersey Metal Detecting Club, we'd love to have you. And to tell you something, the dues are only $15, and the club needs it.
Wow.
The club can use the money. They can.
They put on a couple of cool hunts throughout the year, and like I said, that me, Steve, and Ronnie are going to try to get more involved in that, and if we can we you know how the Atlantic City hunts were, you know how these hunts were that we've had in the past. The more people we can get involved in this stuff, the more fun it is.
And if you just want to be an associate member, if you guys just want to be a supporting member on behalf of DA, we're going to love that. That would be great. We're working on, the main thing they're going to work on is joining up through PayPal. Joining up online.
Yeah, that's the big thing. I mean, they were, listen, they're 40-year-old club, and you get tied to your old habits. And we're assisting, the new administration in kind of bringing it into the 21st century a little bit, making it a little bit automated and easier for people to reach out.
No more paper checks.
No one writes a check anymore, and everyone's dealing. We might even take Bitcoin. Okay,
business people write checks.
They're gonna, if you want to join, they'll take Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But that's the way people do business nowadays, is with credit card and PayPal and Venmo. So
cash out.
We got, once we'll make an announcement on that. But anybody in South Jersey that is interested, hit us up.
Hit us up if you want to cut. It's fun. The meetings, if we get a crew of people at these meetings, the meetings can be fun. We're going to talk. Listen, again, I'm giving a discussion on electrolysis. How
I'm going to be glad I'm not there.
I'll be in the front row.
You probably won't sleep the night before or for 3 days after I'm done talking.
And you can't go wrong. It's $15.
Exactly.
I mean, seriously.
Lee, people want you to hold up a knife and tell me to shut up. There you go. That's a letter opener. See, I know that. I know the difference.
We are going to give away tonight, guys. We are giving away a gold steel knife.
So I think, is there anything else we have on tonight's docket? I mean, there's not much more. I mean, we might even get out of here, do our giveaways, and get out early.
I have one more thing, but we're going to say we'll say goodnight to our buddy Lee, and then I'll present a picture.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I can't do it because I'll take Lee off the screen anyway. So,
Lee, you're the man. Great to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Extreme Protection LLC. The website will be up soon. Big Lee, one word. Big Lee Tibbs. If you're interested in these guys, give them a call. They are at least the ones that I've gotten. Because maybe he sends me the better ones than you guys, but I'm just saying. The knives are high quality. They're awesome. I love it.
I know it's early to talk about, but
Christmas? No, it's never too early.
You get to meet him at the Florida Hunts.
Yep.
Yeah. So
it's actually not that far away.
Barb's trying to Barb's trying to incite a fight here by telling, "Be careful, Barb. You start typing stuff like that, they're gonna put you in Facebook jail. For God's sakes, she said, "Oh, hit him. They're gonna put you in Facebook jail."
Yeah, seriously, Barb,
careful,
be careful.
But Barb wants you to kick my ass, I think.
Listen, I don't talk badly about Barb because Barb brings me cookies. That's all
I'm
know.
not talking badly about
All
Barb.
I know. I go to Florida hunt. I got cookies, man, and they're awesome.
Cookies are the best.
I love you.
Barb's awesome. Barb is a tiger. That's all I can say is, Barb, you're a real tiger.
Tiger. Barbie the tiger.
That's gonna go. She's gonna go off now. But hey, thanks again, buddy. Anything else you want to promote?
No, actually, it's been good.
You're the
Good having you on talking to you, bud.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you, and then you have a good night.
All right, guys. Thanks.
It's a pleasure. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, see you, Ronnie.
All right, take care.
See you.
So there you have it. Another Florida hunter, Big League Tibbs.
Generous guy. Guy's awesome.
Yep.
And
made a lot of donations.
I have a picture that I must show. So I'm gonna solo it on the screen, and then we can all comment on it after the
I
fact.
think we're all fearing this, but go with it.
Oh.
Yeah. That's not a picture. That's your live. Right now, this is a live broadcast. What you're seeing is, Ronnie, that's a nice hat you have on.
Yeah, thank you.
Let me just say this, and this is God's honest truth, and Steve will back me up on this. I watched that broadcast, and I was at least 10 to 15 minutes before I realized that was Shelley.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know.
I thought it was a dude. I had no idea.
That was, first off, kudos. They were awesome. They completely nailed it. All except for Bobby's.
Well, the only thing Bobby could have done better, because Bobby did a good job.
No, he did a horrible.
Bobby could have done better was perhaps consume an entire cow before the beginning of the show. Other than that,
I knew that was coming.
That was a lame attempt by Bobby, but I got to give him credit. Listen, I can't even say that. He was so good. I can't even lie.
It's just that like Audra playing me, very believable. We're very svelte, built properly. Jelly did an awesome job on Ronnie.
Oh,
but there's such a difference in the body, the musculature between you and Bobby Buddha. I'm just saying. I'm just putting the facts out there.
Jealousy will get you nowhere, my friend. Okay?
I got that information for you, Steve. It's the New Jersey Mineral, Fossil, and Gem Jewelry Show. And it's at the New Jersey Expo Center. And it will be May 11th through the 15th.
Where's the Expo Center?
It's in Edison.
Yeah. In other words, it's the North Jersey Expo Center.
Nah, that's not. Listen, Edison's like the middle of the state. That's 45-minute ride for me. That's fine.
Yeah, you can probably. You can make it right.
Are you going to go?
I actually am going to go because
let me know.
East Coast Research and Discovery actually has a booth there every year.
Right. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So I'm probably going to be there on Sunday though. I don't.
Wait, when is it again?
It's going to be May 11th through the 15th.
Oh, can't go. No, we got to go away. I'll be away.
May 11th, we're going to the shore, Ron.
No, that's in the 22nd.
The 21st is
21st. Yeah.
That digs on the 20th. So we're not going to make the fossil show.
Well, it's a 4-day run, so
I'm going to be gone for a couple of days. Yeah, my nephew is graduating from Quantico.
Oh, that's right. You're going down there.
Yeah, something like that. I get some kind of message from the kid that I'm not supposed to wear Crocs to the thing. He's worried about the way I'm going to dress, and you know what? I'm wearing whatever the hell I want.
I can't find my Crocs. I think I might have left them under the bed at the Airbnb. I can't find them anywhere.
I mean, what are they going to do, sir? You're no Crocs. Get the hell out of here. They'll see my ID and they'll know exactly who I am.
So let me one last time I'm going to show this so this could be burned in everybody's memory. One last time before I take it off the screen. That was an event.
Frank. It was Frank.
I can't get over how good my arms look.
And Donnie the Diggs. Donnie the Diggs.
They nailed it.
They did it, yeah. I love that kind of stuff. We love that kind of stuff. It's great.
All right, let's give away a knife.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we're gonna have Steve run the wheel because I got yelled at last week for accidentally bringing Shelly onto the screen. But I did.
Right, so everybody liked the show, I'm sure. 107 people. If you haven't liked the show by now, guess what? You're late because
you got to click the like button, guys, because that's where the list is drawn from. If you don't like it, you don't have to click like. You can hate us. You can click the middle finger button. I don't care. If you don't click one of the buttons, you don't get on the list.
You know what? I got some people in. I'm actually watching on YouTube. We got some people. So
I know. I actually got a couple of messages that they were happy to see us on YouTube. I don't.
Yeah. Look who's number one on this list. Barbara Connell.
Barbara.
She's a doll. She's funny as hell, man. Good-hearted person.
And Barbara, to answer your question, I don't know yet. I haven't decided where, but.
So I'll tell you what. I'm gonna try. Don't start scrolling the chat in that YouTube thing, but I'll add some of the names on YouTube when I'm done. When I make the wheel, I'll put the YouTube names on there too. So it's going to take a couple seconds here, but stand by. I see Wayne Wilson's watching. I love it when I do this because I can see who's watching. My main man, Wayne Wilson, is watching. Great guy. Don't forget, Wayne, next Thursday, not this Thursday, but next Thursday, the meeting.
Wow, already I have to prepare my speech, my lecture.
You have to prepare. Do you think you'll be able to talk? You know, you're only going to have like 15 minutes.
You know why I love electrolysis talks? Because I don't even have to write anything down.
You've got a time limit.
The knowledge just spews from my brain.
Right.
What day is the club meeting? In case anybody that's watching wants to come.
Every second Thursday. So I think it's the 12th of next.
No, May 9th is the 10th. May 10th is the second Tuesday of May.
All right, but it's the second Thursday.
Oh, Thursday. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Steve. Break my balls again.
12th. All right, that's the 12th.
Ron, you're starting the Prevagen. You got to start taking Prevagen.
7 o'clock.
I think so.
It would be.
I'm actually still downloading the names here.
I will. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Thursday the 12th at 7. I'll make a post about it. But for those of you who have been just dying to get more of me, you can come to the meeting and join me in a discussion on that ever exciting topic of
dying to get more of Frank. You need to go to a meeting.
Exactly, the South Jersey Metal Detecting Club meeting.
Not that meeting. No, you need to sober the hell up. If you haven't had enough of Frank, I'll give you some because I've had too much of him. All right, I think that's it there. I think we got the right amount of names. This is tough to do, man. People don't understand.
This is a Cold Steel SR1 Light. These are badass little pocket knives, man. They are nice. Oh, we have another giveaway afterwards. We have to do 2.
Okay.
No, I'm getting to everyone that we still have prizes I still have prizes on this table, guys. I still have prizes online.
Yep. We got 109 entries, so good. I got every one of them off that. All right, so I'm going to call out the names on YouTube, and if I don't call your name, you can chat in there. So we got Scott Whitaker, Indiana Tones, and I will watch the YouTube chat. Mike Baumhoff. Mike
Baumhoff is the first time I've seen that name, and he's been shouting that he's a Jersey guy. So, Mike, we're expecting to see you at the South Jersey Metal Detecting Club meeting.
Lee Thibodeau. If I spell it wrong, I'm sorry. Deau.
Is that Bigley?
No, I don't think so. Oh, Jesus, what the hell happened?
I think that's Bigley.
Mike Baumhoff. Somehow, oh, Jesus. Indiana Tones. Why do I have New York? Oh, man, the cursor went somewhere. All right, we got New York City metal detectors from Facebook. So I got to do this again. I got Mike. I got to do Lee Thibodeau.
Lee Thibodeau is Bigley.
Huh?
Lee Thibodeau is Bigley.
Oh, well, his name's on there anyway. So,
All right. Well,
all right, I got Jeff Gardner. Ambient Girl Digs. I know Barbara Connell was, her name was first, so she's over on Facebook. All right, anybody else want to get on YouTube chat? Let's get to you. Wild Digger.
that's our buddy. I think he's in Facebook jail.
Who?
That's our buddy from Georgia.
Nah, is it?
I think so. I think that's
Matt?
his Facebook jail name.
Dude, that guy's the biggest offender ever.
I had to go back to my blue Detector America Tumblr tonight.
It is him.
I go back to my blue because I didn't feel like walking out in the shop and getting my red, white, and blue one. So.
All right, I've got all the names. Oh, there's my man John Brantley, Joe McMichael. He's awesome. All right, so what do you want to give away first? You were giving away something.
All right, let's give away first and foremost. I've got 2. I don't have them. Josh has got them. Josh donated 2 copper rounds that everybody's been asking about. One is the zombie buff.
Deb Hornberger, I got you. All right, well, you know what?
I'm going to say zombie buff and a megalodon, but I'm not 100%. But the two copper rounds, we're going to give away one each, 2 separate times.
All right, you know, I ran out of paper in my notebook. I got to get a new notebook. All right, what the hell's today's date? 2/5?
Thursday.
I know one's a zombie buff, guys, and I think the other one's a megalodon, but I can't quote me on that.
All right, so we got 2 copper rounds from Josh Kimmel, right?
Yeah. And the SR1 knife from Bigley.
That's one reason why I want to go to Chuck Smalley's, is because Josh is going to be there.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to see. I haven't seen Josh, I think, since Ohio.
I've never met him.
CWPPO dig.
SR1 knife?
Yep.
Just to give you verification, South Jersey Metal Detecting Club meets the second Thursday, which will be the 12th at 7 p.m. So you were right, Frank.
There you go.
You were right, Frank.
And
you were right, Frank. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Time in the day.
What the hell is with you were right, Frank? I believe I was the one that said all that.
I don't
recall
recall that
the 9th. No, did you say the 9th?
I said the
actually, that would have been you, Ron.
What's that?
That was you that said the 9th.
Was it me that said the 9th?
Dude, you're on friggin' Prevagen too. Yo, Ron, you better get to the hospital. I think one of those blood clots broke loose. Nah, buddy, we care about you. We got to keep an eye on that. All right, so we're going to give away a copper round. I'm going to do the wheel right now. You know the rules.
The first one is going to be the zombie buff. And I can't quote what the second one is. I think it's a megalodon, but it could be a Blackbeard. I don't know.
All right, so I'll write it down as the first one being the zombie. All right, the first name is gonna be, and I don't do the music stuff. I don't do it for 45 seconds. I just hit the damn button, and it landed. Here we go. It's a brand new name I've never heard. Zachary Bartels, Bartels. Zachary Bartels. Zachary Bartels, we need to see you have 1 minute, Mr. Bartels. And I'm watching the chat here. I didn't even spin in there saying respin. Jesus. So Zachary Bartels, Tom Davis, my man. I just, this is the part I like when I see the names of people that I've
Zachary
met.
Bartels is here.
He is?
He is.
All right.
Zach,
Zachary, wait.
Give
Zach,
your information over to me or Steve, or if you have Josh's PM directly your info to Josh because they're shipping out from Josh Kimmel.
yeah, and don't send it to me because I'm not Frank's damn secretary.
Send it to me and I'll forward it to Josh, or you can send it directly to Josh Kimmel.
Hey, Steve, do you know where Frank is? Where's Frank? Steve, Frank was supposed to say, Steve, Frank this, Frank this. Call Frank yourself.
John wants.
That's why I hired you.
How'd you like that? Start paying me more.
Dude, I got the budget is maxed out. I've got you at the top pay grade.
Then start making more ugly boxes.
Steve,
Yeah.
John Migladolf wants to know if you have time to do a third giveaway.
We got enough time. Yeah,
Time
right.
is all we got, John.
I don't know. He just posted it in the feed. So
Send me a text, John. Yeah, Scott McClure. Obviously, we're ending the show early tonight, but
it's 2 minutes to 9. That ain't early.
all right, we're done. It's over. We're done. Bye. All right, the next copper round. John, if you want to do a giveaway, just send me a text message. I'll read that. There we go. And this person's here. Sue Patrick Wise. Sue Patrick Wise, you have 1 minute.
Susie's always here.
I know she's always here. So Susie's got 1 minute. Of course, she was. She had the hear before she even. She telepathically knows when she's going to win.
She's here.
Susie, just send the PM over to Josh. Tell him you won the second round, the second copper round.
And if you don't believe you, just tell him. Does he know who you are? Or you always win. Avid winner. All right, so I guess John's sending me a message on Facebook here. So let's see what that says. That's going to take a second before that opens up. He'll do 2 giveaways. All right, just tell me what you want to give away, and we'll do it. You just do it. And right now, we're going to give away the knife, and then John's going to do 2 giveaways. Don't forget, John Migaloff, Richmond Street Jewelers. I talk about him all the time. He's the greatest. No jewelry job is too small. His prices are great. I mean, it's tough when you got to advertise for somebody so much because you think you say it and everyone hears you. But
I have to announce this. You have to be 18 years or older to win this night.
Stop it. Stop it.
It's the truth.
All right. So this one's for the SR1 knife. Wait. Oh, good. It went right past Thibodeau to Robert Dix.
Robert Dix, I'm pretty sure he's 18.
Robert Dix. Oh, guess what? That might be doing a good giveaway. Tell me exactly, John, what each one's going to be because I got to write it down and we'll do that. So Robert Dix, you have 1 minute. He's a Florida guy, I think. He was at Florida Hunt 8, wasn't he?
I don't know where. I don't know. I had a flash that he was in Canada, but.
So Robert Dix.
Robert Dix is here.
Okay.
Yep. Got him.
Robert Dix, PM your info over to me, bud.
So as soon as I got to get the info from John. As soon as I get the info from him. Oh, you know what? He's a smart ass.
He's still trying to give away those gummy bears?
Yeah. He's a smart. Why's he got to mess with me?
What's up?
Just for that, I'm giving away one of John's 800-gram gold Cuban chains.
Okay.
She's going to bed?
Yeah, she's going to bed.
Good night, Lisa. That's what I do. After I'm done the show, I go right to bed.
What is that?
She said after the show, he goes directly to bed.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Oh, we're frozen, but we're here.
Oh, we're frozen.
You're only frozen at your end. You're not frozen
I
here.
know. I'm frozen on my end. But
No, I'm not
there you
frozen.
Oh,
go.
there
So there's a delay. We're watching on the phone.
I am.
I'm trying to watch the YouTube. I wanted to see.
Are you
Everyone-
giving anything else away?
No, he was joking.
Okay.
Everybody's got to send a nasty gram to John Migdaloff.
See if I can print this. Okay.
All right. So next week, guys, I do have I still have a coin was sent to me by Rachel. I'm in the process of cleaning a button for her. We have, I think I still have KG and Ringy poster. I think I still have a couple of coins left from our buddy Mark Hoover. I think.
Next week,
Yeah.
we're gonna have a representative from the ECRDA talking about their hunt coming up.
Yeah. Again, guys, if you're in South Jersey area, we're going to post the info for registration if those who might want to come down.
Yeah.
We'll be at the Music Pier Pavilion,
Yeah, it's in Ocean City.
New Jersey.
We'll talk about it next week. But look, people drive from Philly. It's only an hour. North Jersey, an hour or more. To South Jersey, an hour. So we're there. Chuck Smalley, we're going to try and get him on to talk about the Illinois show. You know, we only like to promote shows that we have firsthand knowledge of. So we can't promote a show that we don't have the firsthand knowledge of.
Exactly.
Ronnie, me and Ronnie, what the hell are you doing?
She forgot her eyeglasses down here.
There you go. Ronnie and I were talking. Business is booming.
Yep, things are going real fine here.
Good. I mean, that's the way it should be.
Yep.
What dog is that?
Sophie. This is Oscar.
Oh. Wait, where's that? What's the other? Do you still got that other dog?
Ladybug, yeah, she's still around.
No.
Still around.
Roxanne's dog.
Oh, Muppy's here too. Yeah, Muppy's running around.
Dude, you're like a kennel. You're like a rocking kennel over there.
We love doggies here.
So, anything, Ron? Any?
No. All is good here in Raritan, New Jersey. And,
Good.
I got to, like I said, our dinner was fine the other night. I'm glad that you and your wife were able to come out and spend the day with Lisa and myself.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I had ramen noodles that night, so all was good.
You were invited. You had something else to do.
You're full.
I know. We had a death in the family. I had busy stuff to do.
Yeah. And anyway, I took you to the movies already, Frank.
That's right. That's right. You didn't go to the movies. I did.
I was going to ask them if they wanted to go play miniature golf, but it was cold.
I just wanted to go out on the boardwalk, and Lisa was like, "It's chilly." So
Yeah.
and it was funny because we got up to the room, which was like, what was it, like the 8th floor or something? It was
21st floor.
Oh, it was 21 floors. Okay.
Yeah.
So the first thing I do is I walk over to the window to look towards the ocean. And I look down and I'm looking at the boardwalk and I'm going, boardwalk looks kind of funny. It looks weird. Like, I don't recognize this part of the boardwalk. Well, it wasn't the boardwalk. It was like 10 floors down or whatever. It was they had what would you call it? A mezzanine, a balcony, or, out there. I'm like, yeah, okay. Now I realize why that's not the boardwalk. What casino were you in?
We were at Bally's.
Bally's, yeah, we were all nice. I mean,
Yeah.
rooms
Yeah,
are
those
nice.
elevators are fast as hell, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah, drop right down. You all right? All right, we got to end the show. I got to go. My granddaughter needs me, so I'm just going to sign right off. You guys can finish up.
All right.
All right, boys.
We're
Good
out
night.
here anyway.
All right,
I'll
good
see you
night.
next week.
All right, bye.
Goodbye, everybody.